After running, you can see that your breathing rate will be increased compared to walking. Why this happens? Because our body needs more energy, more amount of energy is needed, more amount of oxygen is needed in our body, and so we start breathing faster. We also require energy when we sleep. At the time of sleeping also we are breathing, so we require energy also. So you may have noticed that whenever you take a heavy exercise or heavy workout you do, at that time you feel hungry after the physical activity. Why this happens? Because more amount of energy is required in our body. So as a result, more oxygen is supplied to our cells when we do the exercise. It speeds up the breakdown of food and more energy is released. That is why we feel hungry after any physical activities. Now the next topic of the chapter is how do we breathe? The mechanism of breathing we will study in detail. Let us know and learn about the mechanism of breathing. Normally we take in air through our nostrils. When we inhale air, it passes through our nostrils into the nasal cavity. From nostril it goes inside the nasal cavity, and from there it reaches the lungs in our body through windpipe. There is a small and thin pipe known as windpipe through which the air passes to lungs. Lungs are present in the chest cavity. Here you can also see the picture of the lungs and the nasal cavity, chest cavity, etc. This cavity is surrounded by the ribs on the sides. In the picture you can see there are ribs on the left hand side. A large muscular sheet called diaphragm forms the floor of the chest cavity. Down you can see the diaphragm. Breathing involves the movement of the diaphragm and the rib cage. When we breathe, the diaphragm and rib cage moves up and down. So, during inhalation, the ribs move up and outwards and the diaphragm moves down. This you need to remember, it is very important. This movement increases the space in our chest cavity and the air rushes into the